What's going on, everybody? I'm Howard Bender from Fantasy Alarm with an early look at your Week 8 fantasy football waiver wire. Now, at fantasyalarm.com, we'll have all the articles from Andrew Cooper, your waiver wire must-adds, your stashes, and your streamers. But I always like to take an early look here, get you guys a jump start on what you should be researching right now. So let's start at the quarterback position, and the obvious choice, it's Russell Wilson of the Pittsburgh Steelers. We know he's a better passer than Justin Fields, and he showed that on Sunday Night Football. He also showed a great connection with George Pickens, and he should continue to hold down this gig in Pittsburgh. We can also look at Jameis Winston, maybe the not-so-obvious choice here for fantasy, but he's likely the starter in Cleveland now that Deshaun Watson suffered a torn Achilles. Don't worry about all the interceptions that he throws. It doesn't matter. You want high-volume passing, and that's what Winston brings to the table. He loves to chuck the football. He's going to throw for 300 yards and multiple touchdowns, so a couple of picks here and there aren't going to matter. There's not a whole lot going on at the running back position right now, so we're going to take a look at a stash play of Kendre Miller from the New Orleans Saints. Obviously, he and Dennis Allen, his head coach, have gotten through their difficulties, and Miller got a look on Thursday Night Football, carried the ball 6 times for 36 yards. He also caught 2 passes. He's the direct handcuff to Alvin Kamara. So if something does happen to Kamara, who does get routinely banged up, you're going to want Kendre Miller. At the wide receiver position, my favorite right now is Cedric Tillman. He caught 8 of 12 targets for 81 yards this past week for the Browns. And while Jerry Jeudy and Elijah Moore are still there, they profile more as chain movers who can move in and out of the slot. The 6'3" Tillman, he's got the size and speed they need to be that field stretcher in the absence of Amari Cooper. And with Jameis Winston under center, you know there's more downfield passing en route. I also like Troy Franklin. The Broncos are sitting here auditioning their wide receivers. He saw an increased snap share over the last 2 games, led the team in targets this past week, and we already know he's got an established bond with Bo Nix from their days playing at the University of Oregon together. At the tight end position, 2 quick names here. I'm sure Coop has already filled you in, but Hunter Henry, he caught another 9 passes, and we know that out in Alex Van Pelt's system, that he's going to see heavy targets from Drake May. And then finally, Pat Freiermuth. Again, the switch to Russell Wilson means better passing, more quality targets, and Freiermuth is going to be one of the big beneficiaries. Again, check out everything that we've got over at fantasyalarm.com. If you don't subscribe, do yourself a favor. Go to fantasyalarm.com/all-pro. And whether you sign up for the monthly or the annual, we're still giving out that 7-day free trial. So come take it for a spin and see what we got. I'm Howard Bender from Fantasy Alarm. We'll catch you next time.